In the world of aviation, rumors can travel even faster than the jets themselves. Airports are buzzing hubs, and news, real or imagined, spreads like wildfire among travelers, employees, and aviation enthusiasts alike. Over the past year, a dramatic and unsettling story began to circulate online. American Airlines had supposedly uncovered a horrifying secret about its fleet of Boeing 787 Dreamliners, and was now planning to sell off every single one. The tale was packed with intrigue, painting vivid images of secretive boardroom meetings, tense phone calls, and engineers huddled over blueprints as they uncovered a catastrophic flaw that could threaten the entire fleet. Online chatter only fueled the fire. Every maintenance delay, every unexpected bump during a flight, and every grounded aircraft was quickly cited as evidence of this supposed disaster lurking beneath the surface. The so-called secret was never actually defined, which only made the story more mysterious and nearly impossible to disprove. People speculated wildly, filling in the blanks with their own fears and suspicions. This vagueness allowed the rumor to grow unchecked, feeding on the public's natural anxiety about aviation safety. For many, the idea of a hidden flaw in a modern jetliner was both terrifying and irresistible. But as with so many viral stories, the truth turned out to be far less dramatic and much more mundane than the internet would have you believe. The rumor did contain a small kernel of truth. American Airlines had indeed expressed public frustration with Boeing, but the rest was pure fiction, spun out of context and blown out of proportion. The real story was about business headaches, delivery delays, logistical nightmares, and the constant challenge of financial planning in a high-stakes industry. There were no hidden dangers, just the usual turbulence of running a major airline. The dramatic narrative of a secret flaw and a fleet sell-off was simply a misinterpretation, a sensationalized version of a complex, frustrating business relationship between two industry giants. In reality, there was no horrifying secret, just a very public, sometimes messy dispute between an airline and its manufacturer, playing out in the spotlight for all to see. Despite the rumors swirling online and in aviation circles, there's no credible evidence that American Airlines is selling off its Boeing 787 Dreamliners, or planning to retire them from service anytime soon. Fleet records, official airline statements, and real-time flight data all confirm that the 787 remains absolutely central to Americans' long-haul international operations, connecting major cities across continents every single day. No fleet-wide sale has been announced, and industry insiders, including analysts and aviation journalists, dismiss the idea as baseless speculation with no foundation in fact. The notion of a horrifying secret or hidden crisis within America's 787 fleet is pure fiction, fueled by internet rumors rather than reality. In today's highly regulated aviation industry, any genuine safety issue would trigger immediate and highly public regulatory action. None has occurred with Americans' Dreamliners. The silence from authorities and regulators is proof that no secret flaw or safety concern has been found in the fleet. The real issue at hand? Americans' ongoing frustration with Boeing's inability to deliver new aircraft on time, which has caused delays in expanding and modernizing their fleet. This is fundamentally a business problem, not a safety crisis. Delayed deliveries impact schedules and growth, but not passenger safety. Americans' Dreamliners continue to fly daily, serving thousands of passengers, and the airline's future plans still rely heavily on this advanced aircraft. The real story is about public frustration over delayed aircraft deliveries and the challenges of modern fleet management, not about hidden dangers or safety risks. In the end, the drama is about business realities and industry challenges, not fear, not scandal, and certainly not a secret crisis. Far from abandoning the Dreamliner, American Airlines is the world's largest operator of the Boeing 787-8. With 37 of these jets, American leads globally in commitment to this model. These aircraft are the backbone of American's international and premium domestic network, flying daily from major hubs to key destinations worldwide. The scale and integration of the 787-8 into American's network underscores its value. This leadership is the result of a long-term, multi-billion-dollar investment in fleet renewal. Americans' dominance with the 787-8 gives it economies of scale in maintenance and operations. The fleet is a strategic asset, not a liability. Americans' investment in the Dreamliner is deep and ongoing. The rumors of a sell-off are contradicted by the airline's actual strategy. The 787-8 is central to Americans' modern identity. The real drama between American Airlines and Boeing reached a boiling point when CEO Robert Isom issued a rare and very public rebuke of the aircraft manufacturer. This wasn't just a behind-the-scenes disagreement, it was a direct, on-the-record criticism that sent shockwaves through the aviation industry. In late 2024, Isom openly called Boeing a distraction, pointing to 5 years of ongoing operational disruptions that had plagued American Airlines' plans. His words were blunt, and they reflected a deep frustration that had been building for years. Isom demanded that Boeing step up and deliver high-quality aircraft on schedule. For airlines, predictability isn't just a preference, it's a necessity. Every delayed delivery throws off months of planning, from crew assignments to route launches. Missed delivery dates can send network planning and ticket sales into chaos, forcing airlines to scramble at the last minute and leaving passengers frustrated by sudden changes. Isom's frustration was echoed by other airline executives, who also blamed Boeing for route cuts, grounded planes, and a cascade of operational headaches that rippled through their businesses. This kind of public shaming is almost unheard of in the industry, highlighting just how deep Americans' frustration ran. It was a clear signal that patience had run out. The anger was focused on undelivered planes, aircraft that were supposed to be flying but instead sat unfinished or unapproved. It wasn't about the safety of planes already in service. Still, the public heard, "American is furious with Boeing's 787s," and many assumed there was a safety issue, fueling rumors and anxiety among travelers. But Americans' complaints were always about delays, not defects. The planes that were flying were safe. The problem was the ones that weren't delivered at all. The real drama was about empty hangars and missed opportunities, not hidden flaws or safety lapses. In the end, the rumors and headlines grew out of genuine anger over business setbacks, not concerns about passenger safety. For American Airlines, the issue was simple. They needed planes, and Boeing wasn't delivering. Boeing's delivery delays had a direct, painful impact on Americans' growth plans. Without new jets, American was forced to cut key international routes for summer 2025. High-profile routes like Philadelphia-Rome and Dallas-Honolulu were scrapped, and Miami-Paris was postponed. These weren't minor tweaks. They meant millions in lost revenue and damaged reputation. Cancellations ripple through the network, frustrating customers and wasting valuable airport slots. Network planners faced a nightmare. Schedules built on promised aircraft fell apart. Each undelivered 787 meant lost revenue that couldn't be recovered. For American, counting on these jets for post-pandemic recovery, the delays were a major financial blow. The CEO's frustration was about real losses, not just inconvenience. The delivery delays derailed Americans' ambitions and competitive edge. The bottom line, no new planes, no growth. American faced another challenge, this one self-inflicted, related to its wide-body fleet. The airline admitted it made a mistake by packing too many economy seats into its 787-9s, sacrificing premium cabins. While planes were full, profits lagged behind competitors with more premium seats. American announced to shift future 787-9s will have fewer seats, but more premium cabins, including new flagship suites. The goal is to boost revenue by focusing on high-value passengers. This cabin strategy change is a vote of confidence in the 787's future. The issue was about maximizing revenue, not aircraft safety. American is investing in the Dreamliner to compete at the top end of the market. To understand Americans' frustration, look at Boeing's crisis in 2024. After a high-profile 737 MAX incident, Boeing faced investigations, halted production, and a damaging machinist strike. These setbacks created a massive backlog of undelivered planes, including 787s. Boeing's financial losses and leadership shakeup reflected the chaos. The crisis at Boeing explains the persistent delivery delays. Americans' woes were a symptom of Boeing's larger problems. The negative headlines about Boeing fueled speculation and rumors. In this climate, it was easy for people to believe something was wrong with Americans' Dreamliners. Amid Boeing's chaos, American Airlines faced its own financial challenges. The airline prioritized debt reduction, aiming to cut $15 billion by the end of 2025. Despite record revenues, high costs and debt meant continued losses. CEO Isom made it clear, any cash flow would go to paying down debt, not expansion. The failure to get new, fuel-efficient 787s hurt Americans' cost-saving plans. Leasing alternatives was too expensive given the focus on fiscal discipline. American had to make do with its existing fleet, leading to painful route cuts. The story is one of financial discipline colliding with supplier chaos. In the end, the rumors of a horrifying secret and a fleet sell-off were pure fiction. American Airlines is not abandoning the Dreamliner. It remains central to the airline's long-haul strategy. The real issue was undelivered planes, not unsafe ones. Future 787s are essential for network growth and new premium cabins. The airline's plans depend on Boeing resolving its production issues. American continues to fly its 787-8S and 787-9S intensively across its network. The public frustration was a negotiation tactic, not a sign of abandonment. The anger came from dependence, not distrust. This is a business drama about delivery dates and financial pressures, not hidden dangers. As of July 2025, American remains the world's largest 787-8 operator, and is impatiently waiting for more.